You should always jerk off before you're hanging out with a girl that you like. It accomplishes 3 things. 1, you'll be less aggressive, less desperate, more mellow, and more fun to hang out with. 2, your brain won't be clouded with jizz, and you won't just be thinking these sex thoughts that'll just try to get her laid. No.
Yeah, that chick's hot. That's why I'm showing you that again. Anyway, her name's Alara. She's the host of a show called Sex Vice. It's where you can learn how not to bloat on dates, figuratively and literally. Anyway, it's a hot chick. The channel name's called Soiled Britches. Right there's enough reason to subscribe to it, plus that hot chick I showed you in the intro. Annotation right here down below. Click it. Tell them that Johnny Flickster sent ya. You know, I'm teaching you the ways, because you're not going to learn about women here. I mean, we're going to talk about women, but you're not really going to learn anything about them. So anyway, yeah, you know, watching that channel won't improve your odds of getting laid, but actually this channel will. That's a fact. I'm going to start making that a fact. And then people come to realize that no, all I do is talk about Batman. Okay, anyway, let's jump into your questions. Let's see here. I have never questioned my sexuality more than ever since I started watching your videos over 2 years ago. I make you think. I'm kind of like the movie Prometheus. I'll make you think about the bigger picture, but it won't make sense along the way, and you feel like I cut out a whole bunch of things. There's some stupid bullshit in between, but overall it's kind of like a fun thing. Yeah, and there's a big tall guy. I'm the Space Jockey, and then you come to talk to me, and I'm like, okay, and then I just rip your head off. If you haven't seen Prometheus, that explanation made no sense whatsoever. By the way, guys, welcome to the Q&A. I'm sorry, how rude of me. I almost smacked myself in the face to show you how sorry I was. What a Q&A is this, by the way? I think it's Q&A, I want to say 37? 30-something? 37, I was right. Okay. Haha, genius in the beginning. Thank you. By the way, guys, it's been 2 weeks since the last Q&A. Just a lot of things, been busy. You know, pretty much, if you guys see videos on my FlickPick channel, that means I spent all day making that video. So it's like a take and give. I got to give one channel more videos than the other channel. I'm trying. I really am trying here, guys. Okay. All right. Hey, John, I want to buy a new TV. What kind do you think I should get? I'm looking at sizes between 32 and 42. Well, if you can afford it, always go for the bigger TV. You will never regret buying a bigger TV, but you will always regret buying the smaller one, I assure you. Some TVs, well, it depends. If you're a movie guy and you truly enjoy movies and you have a dim room to watch TVs in, definitely go with the plasma. The plasma is going to give you higher contrast ratios. It's going to give you deeper blacks. It's going to give you it's just a better picture quality for movie watching. Most theater enthusiasts will back that up. But if you have a very bright lit room, I guess you're going to have to go with an LCD. They're going to try to sell you an LED TV. It's just an overpriced TV in my opinion. I don't think the benefits are quite there yet. Plus they have like some kind of weird dimming feature on the LED TVs. It's very noticeable. Like they'll try to dim dark scenes so the backlight goes dimmer and you get like a deeper black, but really it's never quite on cue. Like you'll see a dark scene, but then you see it dimming to go darker. It's very distracting. I had an LED TV and I hated it. I have an Insignia LED TV. It's not one of the biggest brands like Sony or whatever, but from all the research I've done and everything I've seen, that Insignia I have is pretty damn good. It's a 50-inch Insignia. Pretty good brand. I have no complaints about it. If you're going to go with a plasma, I would go with Panasonic. I actually have an LG, but Panasonic's pretty much top brand for plasma. So that's my quick advice to you. As far as makes or model numbers, I'm not quite sure, but go with the bigger one and preferably a plasma. I think you can buy a plasma 42-inch. I'm sure you can now. Maybe it's 46 is the smallest one. But you know, for the price of I'm still talking about TV. Shut up, John. But if you can afford a 42-inch LCD TV, you can probably afford a 46-inch plasma. So, okay. For your next Q&A, do the best Badger impression from Breaking Bad. Hey, Jesse. I don't know what that was. Badger's half retarded in Breaking Bad, isn't he? By the way, speaking of Breaking Bad, I can't wait, man. August will not come soon enough. And I'm hoping, does anybody know, are they going to maybe have a longer season finale of the show? If it's only 1 hour, I'm going to be very disappointed. That better be a 2-hour season finale. What would porn look like on 4K Blu-ray? Well, most of the women in porn are kind of beat up when you look at them closely. Don't get me wrong, I still enjoy them. I got a little hair on my mic right here. What is that? In 4K, I might just throw up, but I'm not going to stop. Could be interesting. Seriously, your girlfriend is never home, and how does she tolerate your sleep pattern? I've always been like this. It's quite normal. We actually like each other's routines. We see each other enough, but we also, the way my sleep pattern goes and our work schedules, it's like you get a break, you know what I mean? I'm sorry, I don't want to be around somebody all day constantly, you know what I mean? I like having my own time. I'm one of those people, I like having my alone time, I truly do. Your Morgan Freeman voice is getting pretty good. Yeah, well, Andy, that was terrible, I'm sorry. I've been talking a lot tonight, I made a lot of videos, so my voice is kind of leaving me right now. Andy Dufresne, know that. I can't even do it. Andy Dufresne. I can't. I have nothing in me anymore. I'm drained. I literally don't have it. Andy Dufresne never touched another mop that day. My name. I can't do a deep voice right now. My name's Morgan Freeman. Why do I have to do the Bane hands to do the Morgan Freeman voice? Hello, Gotham. My name's Bane. This is Morgan Freeman. That wasn't even a good Bane voice. I'm shit today. I'm sorry. I'm thirsty now. Yeah, I just made a video on Jurassic Park 4, and I made a movie review for Monsters University, so I was talking for a good 2 hours. My name's Morgan Freeman. I almost had it there. Who's your inspiration in life, John? My inspiration in life... Not quite sure. My grandfather is kind of an inspiration, kind of taught me some values about manhood, I guess you could say. But my overall inspiration, I'm not quite sure on that. I'm not quite sure. I'd have to really think about that. As far as a celebrity being an inspiration, I don't know. I'll tell you one thing that inspires me. I watch classic Arnold Schwarzenegger workout videos where he's like in the gym in the 1970s, like Gold's Gym, and he's just fucking pumping weights and lifting, and I'm just like, I want to go lift every time I watch one of those videos. My true inspiration in life is music. Without music, you have nothing. I mean, music really motivates everything I do in life, to be honest with you. If it wasn't for cool, epic music, I probably wouldn't work out. Like, the only reason I go to work out is it gives me a reason to listen to Hans Zimmer soundtracks. Alright. Sorry. Okay. Okay. You should take calls in your live Q&As. I guess I could set something up through Skype like that. I don't want to overly complicate them, but that is a good idea. Maybe I can implement that. By the way, any of you tech experts out there, help me out, okay? I have an HD PVR. This is what I have, okay? My camera that I'm using right now can plug into this via HDMI cable. I can plug the camera into this. Is there a way to live stream using my good quality camera, not the web camera, but this the camera I'm using now, run it through this and live stream it to use this as actually, use the good camera as like a webcam? Is there a way to do that? Let me know down below. Okay. John, have you seen the video on YouTube called Zero Dark Knight 30? It's funny. Watch it. I will watch it sometime. Man of Steel Nokia that's old. Man of Steel's old news. We've talked about it 100 times. John, who would you cast if they made a remake of Pulp Fiction? I don't know who I would. That's too many roles to recast. Not quite sure. I think they got it right pretty much the first time. Quick little tidbit though: Daniel Day-Lewis was actually supposed to play the role that John Travolta played. Are you excited for Pacific Rim? I am excited. I do want to see the movie. I think it'll be a fun movie. But something doesn't look quite right with that movie. I don't think I'm going to be that engaged in it because when I watch the trailers, they just made those damn robots and monsters too big. Like, they should have cut them in half. I mean, really, when you watch it, are you really engaged as a viewer? You see this big monster and he picks up a little, like a truck, and it's like that big in his hand and he throws it. I don't know. They should have scaled him down a little bit. Something, it doesn't look quite right to me. I don't know. I do want to see it though. Would you go see Man of Steel if it got terrible reviews? Well, it got a lot of bad critical reviews, but hey, I loved it. So, hey John, did you know Tom Hardy will play Mad Max in the new sequel reboot to Mad Max? Yes, I did. I knew that, and I think that's perfect casting choice. I can't wait to see the movie. By the way, Nathan Jones, if you don't know who that is, he's a wrestler, he was. He was also in the movie Troy, you know, the first guy that Achilles kills instantly in that battle, the big tall guy who has a shaved head. He's actually playing another version of Lord Humongous in the new Mad Max movie. His name's like Erectus Humongous or some weird shit like that. Anyway, that's awesome. Imagine him with a Jason Voorhees mask kicking ass. Leave the fuel and I will spare your lives. Okay. Hey Johnny Batman, which Disney character would you fuck? The Little Mermaid. I don't know why and I don't know how, but I'm gonna get that done. Got a thing for redheads. She has gills. Come on, John, you're sick. Well, in that case, I kind of liked Rapunzel from Tangled, voiced by Mandy Moore. I kind of like blonde chicks. I'm sick of hearing movie questions. What concerts have you been to? And what was your first and what was your last? I haven't been to a lot of concerts, to be honest. I can't remember some of the recent ones I've been to. I went to like a Megadeth concert a few years. I don't go to a lot of concerts, just never have. Something about going to a concert, I would love to hear like bands live and be there, but it's all the other people there that bother me. The most up close concert I can think of I've been to was Flaw, and that was like in a little venue. It was in the same place that Dimebag Darrell got shot. It was, it's kind of like one of those places, and I remember moshing so hard. This was like my first time ever like moshing. My friend lost one of his shoes. It was so hot in there. I was getting thrown around so much I puked. Fun times. Hey John, have you seen the film Across the Universe? No, I have not. John, you're awesome. Please don't make these videos shorter. I can watch you for hours. Thanks, man. That means a lot. You're like me. I can watch videos, I guess, like this for hours too. They relax me. I just pretend like they're radio shows and I just go about my internet business. Hey John, what do you think about the Tim Burton Blu-ray collection? Can I get a shout out? I think I seen that. That's cool. I kind of own all the Tim Burton movies I want. That comes from Joey Sharp. Johnny Bateman. The name's Patrick Bateman. If you suddenly became Janny Bateman, what would you do with your new female? I cannot talk today. My new female body. Probably just stay inside all day and have fun. Answer this: alien or predator? Shout out, Blaze. I like Alien. I like Aliens even more. Predator is fucking awesome. It's tough to say. I think I'm more interested in Predators, like the whole concept of them. Because aliens are just these creatures that spit acid. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of thinking process that goes on behind them. They're just not interesting characters to me, I guess. I think the Predators are more interesting to me. So just on a character basis, not an overall movie, I would go with Predator. What do you think was the most overrated movie? Trying to think. I mean, of all time, that's impossible to answer. In recent years, I'm trying to. In my opinion, I thought Zero Dark 30 was a little bit overrated. Just, it didn't do a lot for me. Hey, John, will you ever do straight to DVD, lame as shit, cheesy as fuck movie reviews? You could make a new channel for it, or you could make a new segment, do it once a week, something like that, for example. That's not a bad idea. It's just sitting down and watching those movies and taking the time to watch it, because right now I hardly have time to watch good movies I want to watch. Time is of the essence, and it's running out for all of us. That sounds depressing. And then the Hans Zimmer score comes on from Inception. That's not bad. I did a review for a movie called The Brotherhood of Justice once, but I guess I used too many clips and YouTube didn't like it, and so I took it down. Fucking YouTube. I hate that shit, man. Hey, Johnny Flickstick, I have an important question. I'm into midget porn, and my friends say it's gross because they associate midgets with little underage girls. They obviously are not underage. They are just little people, so I find nothing wrong with it. What are your thoughts on this topic? Yeah, that's not right. That's discrimination, in my opinion. And midget porn, hey, if that's your thing, go for it. Not my thing. I just can't get into it. If you can be Batman for one day, what would you do, and who would you take down? I wouldn't fight crime. Fuck that. That's too much energy. I just cruise around in my Batmobile all day, picking up chicks in my cool-ass Batman outfit as I kicked Robin to the curb. You can't be cool with riding around with a little kid named Robin. Sorry. I pretty much just walk around all day like I'm Batman. You like my shit? Spend a lot of money, too. Kate Upton or Megan Fox? Whew, Kate Upton's beautiful. But Megan Fox, sometimes she does it just right for me. If I could go to like 2007 Megan Fox before she got a little too plastic surgery'd up and stretched out, probably go there. But Kate Upton, I like her. I like what's happening there. Hey, John Dillinger, what is your favorite line in a movie, and what is the worst line in a movie? Also, you should watch Community and give me a shout out. Elijah Pearson. My favorite line in a movie. I'll tell you what. I'll give you the worst and best line, both put in the same movie, and you make up for yourself which one's the worst and the best. The movie's Roadhouse. Patrick Swayze, 1989, I believe. Here are the two lines. I used to fuck guys like you in prison. The other line is, pain don't hurt. Decide for yourself. Patrick Swayze, what a badass. I miss you, Patrick. I miss you. Hey, John, any advice on what to say in a job interview? Yeah, in a job interview, it depends what kind of job it is. Be personable. Make the guy interviewing you or the woman interviewing you like you. On top of, just try to find a connection with that person interviewing you, because once you can do that, everything else is downhill. Like, my whole goal in life, whenever I meet someone or encounter someone, the first thing I want to do is take professionalism and put it out the window and become personable. I want to be their friend. I don't want to have that professional title bullshit, in between us. So try to do that, and just be yourself. Try not to be a bland, stereotypical guy. Yes, I like to do hard work because it's fun. Come on. None of my advice will help you get that job, but that is my advice. John, can you still watch Blu-rays when the Xbox One is off? Yes, you can. By the way, speaking of Xbox One, they recanted all the shit they originally said, which is kind of cool that the power of complaining did that. Originally, Xbox had all these things where you couldn't, you had to check in online once an hour with internet connections to keep your system running or keep gameplay running. Now they said you don't have to do that. That's out the window. And it's, you know what? I will still not buy an Xbox One, because if their original goal was to do all this greedy bullshit, control tactic stuff, who's to say they're not going to just do it down the road once everyone has that console? Xbox One, fuck you, That's too many limitations. Have you ever played Portal? No, I have not. John, settle this. Samuel, Morgan, or Denzel? Make it count, better actor. Morgan Freeman has an epicosity about him. He definitely... When you see that man, he has a screen presence about him. You really buy into it. Denzel always plays that typical guy who's 2 steps ahead of everyone. He's a little bit cocky. Samuel Jackson is definitely the most enthusiastic of the bunch. He definitely has an entertaining quality about him. He's the funniest out of all of them. But I'll give it to Morgan Freeman on that one. That guy, I mean, just some of the movies, some of the roles he's played, you really buy into him. I've been up all night too, John. Also, did you say you had Arkham Asylum when you were going to see Man of Steel? My dad is taking me to see it sometime next week. I do have Arkham Asylum. Oh, I have Arkham City right now. I haven't played it yet. Some nice viewer sent it to me. I'm going to send it back when I'm done with it. I'm not keeping it. And if you're watching this, I have your game. If you want it back, send me an email. I'll send it back to you if you want it right now. I do want to play it. It's actually sitting right over there. Just haven't got around to playing it yet. Sorry. Do you like cakes or pies? I'm more of a pie guy. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Explain to your viewers, please. I don't know because I don't know what's happening. There's a lot of things wrong with me. I given enough explanation. I'm a sad man, but thank you for watching and supporting. Yo, Adrian. Hey, yo, Adrian. I don't know what I'm talking about, List these guys from best to worst. We'll go with the best is going to be Schwarzenegger, then Stallone, then we'll go with Willis, then Statham, then Chuck Norris dead last. Sorry. What are your thoughts on Signs in the Village, directed by M. Night Shyamalama Dama Dama Ding Dong? Do you still have faith in him? Fuck no, I don't. My faith went out the window a long time ago with that guy. I actually liked The Village. Really enjoyed the movie. I thought it did a good job at taking you into the movie, there was a lot of suspense about that movie, and I was glad that there was a better reason and a better twist other than being monsters in the movie. I liked The Village. I really did. I remember watching it in the theater and being like, this is pretty damn good. The movie Signs, I never got into it. Never was a huge fan of the movie. I don't think it's bad. I can understand how people think it's a good movie, and I think Joaquin Phoenix is hilarious in the movie, but not a big fan on it. What sports do you play? I don't play really any sports. In high school, I played track. I did track. I did some wrestling. I did cross country, but never big sports guy. I played baseball a long time ago. I was never that amazing. The only sports I do nowadays is like bowling, if you want to call that a sport. Takes skill though. What is reality? Reality are the electronic neurosensors in your brain that tell you things are real. I don't know what reality is. It's all an illusion to me, to be honest with you. I don't know. I don't care if it is an illusion. If reality is basically like a virtual game that we're playing, it's a fun game sometimes. I enjoy it. I just wish you could push the reset button sometimes. There's a good metaphor. That was a nice little metaphor for life, wasn't it? Hey, John, what is your favorite remake? Not quite sure what my favorite remake would be. I do think sometimes they make the remake a little bit better than the original. I'm trying to actually think which movie they did that on. Damn it. But, one movie I did just watch was Dawn of the Dead. Pretty good remake. The Hills Have Eyes. Pretty good remake. But as far as I know, there was a movie that they actually did so much better than the original. I can't think of what it is now. Hey John, have you seen Blade Runner? Yes, I have. Hey John, you should really watch Batman Under the Red Hood. I will eventually. You say you would rather have time than work, but a wise man once said if you pick a job you love, you never have to work another day in your life. And then again, most people will find a job they love. In reality, most people will find jobs they end up fucking hating. I don't know anybody who really enjoys their job, to be honest with you. Very few people I know, probably. YouTube kind of, I guess you could call my job, my hobby, my passion. I enjoy it. At times it's stressful. For instance, YouTube, the other night I tried to upload, I don't know, YouTube's giving me shit lately, man. I tried to upload a video the other day. For like the last 3 videos I've uploaded, something always goes wrong. There's some kind of glitch. There's something like, I remember I made one video, I made it public, it kept it unlisted, so that means none of my subscribers will see the video. I'm sitting there 10 minutes later, it's like it won't fix itself, so I have to delete the video, re-upload it, do all the tags, all the stuff again. Okay. I'm hungry now. I just got hungry all of a sudden. I think I'm going to go eat something after this video. You only said Iron Man to Iron... Okay. I love the new Star Wars movies to be just a prequel and be about Yoda and Mace Windu younger. That's cool. I'd like to see them just continue on where they left off with episodes. The last episode, Return of the Jedi. I'd like to see them go beyond that, in my opinion. Hey, porn boy, what's your views on gun laws in the U.S.? I answered this once. I don't own a gun. I don't even want to own a gun, but I just don't like the concept of the government changing the rules. Like, they want to take out machine guns and full-on assault rifles, fully automatic assault rifles, and do people really need to own that shit? I guess not, but that's kind of your right. That's your Second Amendment right. And to put caps on little things like that just scares me. I hate government putting their fingers too much into your freedoms. I thought my phone just rang. How long have we been talking? 27 minutes? What is this? Okay. All right. Will you make another... Shit. Okay. Never mind. You read the Inception question. Thanks, John. It's okay to not like the Avengers? Question mark. Sure, it's okay to not like the Avengers. I mean, with Man of Steel, there's a lot of arguments going on that Marvel movies get more of a pass than DC movies, and I agree with that. And their whole reasoning behind it is, oh yeah, they're just trying to be fun and lighthearted. And don't get me wrong, I love a lot of Marvel movies. I love the Avengers, but that's kind of not fair to say, yeah, this movie's just trying to be fun and lighthearted, not have a lot of depth or seriousness to it, rather than this movie is trying to do all those things and implement all those emotions into the viewer. And now you're being more judgmental because that movie attempted to do more on an emotional level than this other movie. And I just give movies props that try to do that in the first place. Okay. Yo, Johnny Burrito. That's a new one. Have you seen the Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared video on YouTube? No, I have not. I have not seen that. I keep getting text messages. Justice League for a big remake. Oh, Joseph Gordon-Levitt for the big remake, the original Tom Hanks movie. I could see that. I could see that happening. Johnny boy, what's the most compelling part, in your opinion, of the Batman trilogy? Mine is how good the villains are made to look so badass. The most compelling part, the most compelling part is a man who's trying to save his city. I really enjoy that, and that's what these movies really focus on. I enjoy the villains. Jesus, text messages, come on. Give me a second here, sorry. Okay. All right. People. Okay. What are your thoughts on the Scream series by Wes Craven? What are your thoughts on it being an MTV series? After Scream 1, I lost all interest. And I didn't like the last Scream movie. I could care less. But I mean, I could see it being a TV series. I guess every season you're going to have a new killer or something. I don't know. Don't care. How's that for you? I've just finished high school and I'm going to college in September. I'm doing media and I hope to be doing what you're doing. Any tips for starting a YouTube career? Well, you don't need a degree to make a YouTube channel. If anything, I would say just start a YouTube channel, go for it, do what you like, see what you can do, see what you can accomplish, and then but yeah, if you're going for media, you know, to make production, to film, things like that, yeah, go for it, man. What would you do if you went to bed and woke up in Professor Sherman Clump's body from The Nutty Professor? I guess just go to dinner because his family always made really good food. You know what I mean? Hercules. God, that was like the big movie in like 1996, wasn't it? John, do you like Beavis and Butthead, the movie? Beavis and Butthead Do America? Loved it. I remember watching that in like 1997 over and over all the time on cable. I've literally asked you a question in all 35 of your Q&As and you haven't answered one. And they were good questions. Fuck you and have a nice day. Blanky? Well, you should have just asked a goddamn question and I would have answered it rather than complaining. I would have just answered your question. Anyway, I'm sorry. I didn't answer your question. I don't know how I would have done that in all 35 Q&As, not answered your question. I've answered thousands of questions. I don't know how I would have avoided that. I'm sorry, sir. My deepest sympathies go out. Have you seen Seven Psychopaths? In Bruges, lucky number 11. I didn't watch Seven Psychopaths. In Bruges, I did watch. I did enjoy it. Lucky number 11. Never. I didn't watch it. Do you get the Indiana Jones Blu-ray set? Yes, I did. I actually got it a while ago. I bought it for like $30. It was used. Hey, Johnny, in high school, did you ever have an arch nemesis or some kind? Did I ever have an arch nemesis in high school? I had several, to be honest with you. It seemed like every year I always didn't get along with one person, you know. But they were never long grudges, I guess you could say. So not really. I guess not really. And surprisingly, the thing about high school is I was an asshole in high school, and there was girls. I remember there was a few girls in high school that hated me. Like, hated my guts. I remember one girl in my newspaper class, she hated me. And she thought I was an asshole, a narcissistic asshole, womanizer. And then I remember 2 years later, we were in newspaper class again, and that girl, she came around. I don't know what it was. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what it was. Maybe she wanted, that sounded weird. I was going to say maybe she wanted the flicked flavor. I don't know. But it was kind of weird how that worked out. I don't know. I wonder I wonder what she did with her life. I don't know. Hey, Johnny Vibrator Man. Thanks, dude. If one night you woke up tired in a chair in front of Walter White, wiggling his penis at you, shouting and screaming, "I'm not in danger, Johnny. I am the danger." What would you do? What would you do to react? I guess I just yell for Jesse and hope he showed up. That's a weird question, man. If Scarlett Johansson was your real sister, would you bang her? No, but maybe if she was like the second cousin or something. Hey, John, have you ever seen the film Perfume? No, I have not. Hey John, did you know that Batman Begins was meant to be a prequel to the Tim Burton films? They never planned on making more. That's why That's why Gotham looked more gothic and Tim Burton-y in the Begins. Maybe I have read that. But that is interesting. I'm surprised that they would set themselves up just to do that, though. It seems like they would want future installments, like as part of the preconceived notion. You once said you're actually Flickinger. Yeah, my last name's Flickinger, but I made Flickster as kind of like a joke, I guess. Hey, John, see, this is the end. I did see it. Okay, let's answer one more question. We've been talking 35 minutes here. I'll answer one more question here. What is your daily diet like? Not exceptionally good, I'll tell you that. Usually, I'll give you what I ate today. I woke up, I ate 4 sausages, 4 patty sausages I cooked, and 2 pieces of toast with jelly on them. And I dipped my sausage in some syrup. Yeah, I'm definitely not a diet guy. And then later on in the day, I ate some pulled pork sandwiches, and now I think I'm going to go downstairs and eat some chicken strips. So yeah, I'm not a very... Oh, and I worked out today, so I had a protein shake and a creatine drink. And I ate a whole bunch of grapes. That was what I ate today. I'm by far and by no means a diet guy. I don't watch my diet. I'm not going to sit there and eat grease-filled crap all day, because I know if I eat enough of it, I will gain weight. But I think I eat enough junk, but I eat enough protein at the same time to kind of balance it out. That's my thing. I don't want to be one of those guys who sits there and counts every single carb he's eating. I can't live like that. I'm sorry. I don't care enough to do it, I guess. I'll answer a few more. What is your height? You look really tall. I'm 6 foot. I'm very average height, I guess you could say. I look tall? That's weird. I heard that before. So, John, Bill and Ted or Wayne's World? Definitely more of a Wayne's World type guy. Just 2 guys sitting down in their in a basement on public access. Wayne's World, excellent, party time. Okay, I can really put myself in that situation. It's kind of like I'm doing that, but I was kind of doing the same thing just a couple years ago. I was sitting in my mom's basement making YouTube videos, so you can kind of see the similarities there. What kind of music do you like? I love metal, I love epic, I love classic rock. I even like pop music sometimes. Sometimes you're just in the mood for that commercial bullshit that kind of just... Call Me Later, maybe? Okay, So anyway, guys, I think I'm going to end it there. I'm sorry, tons of more questions left. I couldn't get to them. But anyway, guys, if you guys have questions, new questions, ask them down below. We will answer them in an all-new Q&A, and I promise it won't be 2 weeks again. It'll be a little bit sooner. Now I have to go edit videos for the next 9 hours. Thanks for watching, guys. And we will do another live Q&A sometime very soon. Very soon. I'm kind of in the mood to do it. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. See you next time.